What's the scariest thing a family member has ever told you? I was 23 when my family sat me down and told me it was time to collect my first wife, the girl. My 13-year-old cousin Fatima bragged that she was developing early in our family. It was simple and horrifying. The moment a girl got her first period, she was seen as marriage ready. It didn't matter if she still played with dolls or couldn't reach the stove. If you could bleed, you could breed. When I was 9, I watched my oldest brother, marry a 2-year-old on his 21st birthday. By the time I was 15, that girl had died during childbirth and he was on his third wife. Nobody blinked, they just kept repeating that youth was a man's pride. The younger the bride, the higher his status. At family events, uncles would literally compete like kids with trading cards. Amina was only 11 when I got her. One would say, holding up her picture. That's nothing. Another would smirk. I got my Yasmin at 10. She still had baby teeth. I laughed along, nodding when they said 14. Too old for a wife. But inside I felt sick. Still, I stayed silent. Speaking up didn't just mean getting disowned. It meant putting every woman you cared about at risk too. Then one afternoon, 3 months before the planned wedding, I found Fatima crouched in the laundry room with a bottle of bleach, her hands trembling so bad she could barely hold it. When she saw me, she dropped to her knees and whispered, "Please don't tell anyone. I can't do this. I've seen what happens." I sat down next to her, took the bottle, and for the first time in my life, I said the words I never dared speak. I know. Her eyes widened like she'd just seen a ghost. Then she flung her arms around me, sobbing. "Please," she begged. "Tell them I'm crazy. Say I'm possessy. If they think I'm coarse, they won't marry me off. Bad blood ruins the family line." And just like that, it clicked. She was right. My family obsessed over bloodlines, genetics creating perfect sons. Mental illness was the one flaw they feared most. I'd seen marriage proposals get shut down over rumors that some distant aunt once talked to walls. So I got to work. Within a week, I was coaching Fatima how to yacht insane. I taught her to twitch at the dinner table, mumble nonsense in the corner, strange symbols into her arms. I showed her how to roll her eyes back, speaking gibberish, and whisper that she saw demons in the wallpaper. She was so convincing that even I started to feel uneasy. My mom was horrified. She was cried to my dad. "Now look at her. What if it spreads to the other children?" The wedding was quietly postponed. Word spread like wildfire. Soon 14-year-old sister Amira came to me next. Then her friend. Before long, I was running midnight coaching sessions in my car, teaching girls how to fake madness. Dead eyes are essential, I'd say. Stare through people, not at them. Laugh at nothing. Cry for no reason, but save the worst episodes for when the marriage talk starts. Some girls were naturals. My cousin invented a fake imaginary friend she served tea to at family dinners. She scolded invisible children and refused to eat food unless her friend tasted it first. Her father called off 3 engagement deals, terrified he had defective grandkids. Others needed more help. Soft-spoken Miriam struggled at first, until I told her to think about her wedding night and scream. The sound she made gave everyone in the house chills. 6 months in, we had a network of 15 girls, all between 12 and 16, displaying what looked like various forms of psychosis. Family gatherings were chaos. One girl would start humming, another would rock back and forth. 3 would suddenly chant about drowning in black water. The elders panicked, dared spiritual healers to wave incense. Doctors scribed pills. Religious leaders performed exorcisms that only made the girls act more convincingly traumatized. We had created a full system. Older girls coached younger ones. To the facts, it was working. Until it wasn't. My family wasn't smart in a traditional sense, but they weren't fools either. After a year of cures that didn't work, they started to notice the patterns. Only girls of marriage were affected. Symptoms always got worse during wedding season, and somehow I was always nearby when episodes broke out. The final moment came at my uncle's house, during his daughter's engagement party. We'd planned her biggest fake out yet, but as he called her forward to receive her blessing, she froze. Her eyes met Fatima's across the room, and something inside her snapped. She reached into her pocket, pulled out a bottle, and swallowed more than a dozen pills in one go. Suddenly, it wasn't an act anymore. We had no choice but to call the police.